Well, hi everybody. This is Tom Melville with the MCOM 710 cross-platform storytelling class. This is my final project, and I used Google Blogger as a platform for the main portion of my project. I put all my text here, and I'll just go through really quickly. A lot of the main articles are right here in the Home tab, and I talked about various topics that a lot of people would need to know if they're new to the sport or the hobby. Here I cover the bicycle helmet, what you should look for and what you should buy. Some various pictures that I took. I tried to break up the graphics so it's a lot easier for people to digest. Different font sizes, not different font faces though. I think if you mix that together, it doesn't look too good. Here I go into this cycling clothing selection and what someone's going to need to know. This was stuff I had to figure out on my own, and a lot of this clothing's like really expensive, so it's good if you have somebody looking out for you and telling you what you should get from the beginning. Here is air pressure and tire maintenance, just basic stuff that a lot of people don't know. And like I said, I've been into it just for a small amount of time, and so this is a great way for me to enhance my writing skills and photography and things like that, but also get information out, not just to people around here. They might not even be from my area, but this is information that can be handy for everybody too. And I cover the hand signals down here in this article. So I have a lot of text and graphics here. We'll go back up to the top. And I did an About Me section. I think it's we should all give ourselves props. I mean, we've all done a lot of hard work here. And so here I have just some pictures of myself and a short bio. Going next to the photos, that was one of the things we needed to be using. And I decided to go with a third-party utility to make sure that you could probably write the code for this, but it would take forever to learn, and I'm not a web developer. So a third party, I just pasted some HTML here after uploading my pictures to their site, and basically I took pictures on a lot of the rides and stuff I went on. I'll select a good picture of my bike here, but you can put a description in here, have your photo there, and it's got these previous and next buttons, so you can go back and forth. It looks pretty professional, and in fact, the company that I went through on this is a free one, but they will do this for professional sites too. So I can just click through and do all kinds of things right there, and it looks really good. It doesn't look too busy. You can back right out of a photo. And it's got those back and next. I'm sure a lot of you have seen the photo albums where you have to like back out and click the next one. I mean, having the forward and back right there is really helpful. And video is another portion of my project. This, I just do not have time. We have a 10-minute limit here, so I don't have time to play this, but it's on the web page here. And what I did was used Google Earth, Google Maps, and I pinpointed several places in my town where people can go and ride. Then I did a screen record of the Google Earth flyover. I just went to all these and did some narration and discussed what different sites were for, what's best used for families, mountain bikers, road bikes, things like that. So that came out really well. It was really fun. And here in my local area, we have two bike clubs, and that's really one of the main things. I mean, you don't want to be a solo cyclist all the time. I like to ride alone quite a bit, but I do like to actually get together with some of these people and hang out, talk about bikes, go on rides. We do a lot of charity work. We take food out to food finders and things like that. There's a lot of underprivileged folks around. Kids, we like to give them bikes because they're just, I mean, all kinds of old bikes get left on the street or whatever, and people abandon their bikes over at Purdue. So this is the Wabash River Cycle Club, and I just basically talked about them and Bike Lafayette. That's our founder. And just put links in there where they can go to and see the content directly. But it also kind of outlines these two groups are for two different types of riders. So might save somebody some time, or they don't even have to look at a club that might not be for them. This is an extension of the video, and this gets into the graphics, more of the graphics portion. But basically, I embedded 2 Google Maps on here. This is just the different sites here in town, and you can zoom in as you see fit and click on those. You can go to the satellite view right down here and see where those are at. So with the video, you're kind of constrained to start and stop and rewind. Here, you're completely interactive. And I just said there was 2 embeds, and actually I'm referring to this page. This is the 2 local shops here in town. They're for 2 different types of riders. So this information is helpful. It's got links to their Facebook. This has Google Plus reviews, their website, and this is an embed that also carries their star rating, reviews. You can open this separately in Google Maps, get directions, save it to your Google profile. So these are both of the bike shops here in town. And we're getting close on time, so I'll quickly go to links. These are all the links of really good brands. Everyone starts with a Walmart bike, and that's great. You don't want to spend, $1,000 on a bike and not like it, or it not be for you. It's good to start with a cheap one, then go to something nice like these. These are all brands that I'm familiar with in one way or the other. And just some contact info. Got LinkedIn, Google Plus, and Twitter. And I did embed my Twitter feed. That's part of my social media platform plan, is where they're right there. They can see, they can scroll through the Twitter feed if they want, and look at what I've been tweeting about. And I've also got a Facebook badge here. Down here in the text, we learned about RSS syndication, and I've got mine right here. So if you had an aggregator installed on your PC or your web browser, right there, you can click on that and subscribe to feeds via RSS. So we'll close it out by looking at Facebook. I've actually started using this more than I thought, but I think a big part of anybody's plan should be to cross-post any major content from any of these tabs over here on my site. I'm putting here on Facebook. And what's great about it is you can promote what you're doing in that paragraph. You can add a picture and add a link. So Facebook is great to get out there to the masses. It's probably the most popular social media platform. But I think it's important. Like, I know several people that are only on Twitter. They're not on anything else. So it's a part of my plan was to do several different social media platforms. And so anytime I'm posting new content, I'm tweeting about that too. And I don't necessarily have to tweet everything I've posted here. I can tweet extra things too. Links to maybe a new bike being released, or new bike helmets being developed, or something like that. And here, Google Plus, again, Google Plus is you just get a feel for the type of people that are there. A lot of professionals, educators, technical people might only be on Google Plus, or they might spend most of their time on Google Plus. So I was definitely posting a lot of my content here. Overall, it's been a really great experience, and learning Camtasia. I've got a lot of feedback from my fellow students and from my instructor, and it's really been great. So look forward to working with everyone again in our future classes, and hope that everyone had a great time. I certainly did, and we'll see everybody down the road.